Hi, it's Shelly and welcome to my channel. What are we doing today? Well, in today's video, I'm not sure if you can tell here, but I'm enjoying some delicious soup. Mexican lime soup. And I made it and I'm enjoying it right now. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can too make this at home. So come on, making Mexican lime soup. It's what we're doing today. So I had a chicken carcass that I saved, and I'm going to make my stock out of this for the lime soup. You can see I got my chicken carcass in there. I used one of these chicken broths and then I just filled it up with water. Got my herbs in there. Now I'm going to chop up some onions and carrots and celery and garlic. Okay, so I've got everything in the pot. You can see the vegetables are really rough cut because this is just making the stock to begin with. I've got 3 loaves of garlic in there, a couple stalks of celery, a large carrot, about a half of an onion, and then I threw in a couple of bay leaves besides my fresh herbs just to give it a little more flavor. So yeah, we're going to put that on to boil and make our stock. Okay, the mix is brewing there. I just wanted to add in, I had added some salt and pepper to that, and the recipe I'm using called for a cinnamon stick, which I didn't have, so I just sprinkled some ground cinnamon in there. A lot of Mexican recipes call for cinnamon, and it just adds to the richness of the flavor of their recipes. So yep, we're just going to let that cook and make ourselves some great broth. In the meantime, I'm over here prepping the vegetables. This one called for some shredded carrots, some diced onions, and some celery, which I'm going to chop up as well. And for tomatoes, I had bought this from a Mexican supply store here in Toronto. I had to order it because I just can't get that kind of thing in my little community. So we've got that, and we don't have any chilies, so we're just going to use some red chili flakes for a little bit of heat, and then we can add in some hot sauce as we go if we need it. So that's what's happening now. Oh, I had the chicken left over from, obviously that's where the chicken carcass came from. So we've got that all chopped and ready to go. These are all my veggies that are ready. And then I saved a little bit of this chicken breast because I think I'm going to have my soup maybe with a nice chicken taco. So that will be coming. And of course, Penny gets to lick the the chopping board that I just cut the chicken on. So yeah, she always gets to participate in cooking in this house. So my chicken stock is all ready. I'm going to strain it into this larger pot, and then we can start making our lime soup. So the next step is to heat a bit of oil, and then we're going to add these chopped vegetables, and we're just going to stir them for, like, it says maybe about 5 minutes to just, soften everything up and give it a little bit of a cook. So that's what's happening now. Okay, so those vegetables are softened up, and the next step is to add the tomato, adding the cooked chicken, and some cilantro. And I just wanted to show you I had some little cilantro from my little herb garden, so we're going to chop that up and add it in, and then in goes the broth, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. This looks super amazing. So it says to simmer it for 10 to 15 minutes and longer if you can, to let the flavors flow through. So we're going to cook her for maybe about 20 minutes, 20-25 minutes, and just then we're going to try it. Look at that bubbling pot of goodness. Oh my God, I tasted the broth and it is amazing. So I can't wait to dig into this soup. So lime soup is normally served with strips of tortillas. So what I did was I just bought these corn rounds, and I'm just going to break some of that up in the soup. And of course at the end you add some lime to it for flavor. So because I live alone, I make a big patch of soup, and then I just put it in individual mason jars, a serving in each, and then I can freeze it and pull it out and have some Mexican lime soup whenever I feel the urge. I'm also going to add some, look at that, product of Mexico avocado just before serving as well. Just to add that extra little, you know, piece of home. Okay, now, so I'm preparing my my taco. I got my phone going here and I kind of burnt that taco a little bit, but I always love toasting my tacos on top of the stove because it just gives them that little extra something. Thank you, Anne from Priority Focused Life, who is another YouTuber, and she totally introduced me to this. Toasting tortillas on top of the stove. The soup is ready, except for the finishing touches, and now our taco shell is ready as well. Lime juice is going in. Oh, look at that beautiful avocado. Oh my goodness. There's my soup. I've added the lime to it. I'm working on my taco over here, so pretty soon it's coming together. I'm starving. Okay, we're going in. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. It's just taking me back to Mexico. I added a little hot sauce to it as well, and the little tortilla chips and the avocado just adds. Now, if I'd had a little bit more cilantro, I would have added that as well to the top, but this is amazing, and I hope you try this at home because it's just a taste of Mexico, and you can make it wherever you are, whether you're in Mexico or if you are back home in Canada or the US or wherever you're from. You can get the ingredients for this and make this for yourself at home. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy some homemade lime soup, and we'll see you in the next video.